what's going on? This preacher. So I was at the TA off of I-65 in Kentucky, fueling up, right? And pulled up. This dude in a no-nose Pete, he come out to me with his camera, and he gonna tell me, real truckers don't wear flip-flops, right? I don't have flip-flops. I do have on sandals. So I told him, I'm not a real trucker. Never cared about being a real trucker. Don't care about being a real trucker. So that don't affect me nothing. Yeah, but you know, you really shouldn't be wearing no flip-flops while you're fueling up. I said, well, do you know anything about me? He said, no, I just know you ain't supposed to be. I said, I'm not supposed to be. So who are you to tell me what I should be doing or what I should not be doing? You didn't even ask me why I'm wearing them. I may have an issue why I have to wear them. I said, I hope you gonna put this online. He said, yeah, I'm gonna send it to Bonehead Truckers. I said, well, go ahead. I said, and let people at Bonehead Truckers know that the reason why I have my sandals on because I got my toe amputated and my foot swells. And it can't really fit inside the shoe, but a toe part up because it gets swollen so bad, especially after I drive for a long period of time. So the part that when my toe got amputated around the sides of it, it hurts real bad. I got the nerve damage around that particular point in time. So I always can't wear the shoes. When I go to these shippers and receivers, of course I put them on, but when I'm traveling and stuff, I really don't wear it. So my medical issues have got me wearing it. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I said it wasn't for you to know though. Say, you don't know the reason why people are doing what they are doing, and everybody's not the same. Don't judge a book by its cover before you know it. I said, but I'm not a real trucker. He said, well, you trucking? I said, yeah, but who? Where's the guideline on what's a real trucker? I said, I don't care about being a real trucker. I have a trucking business, and I care about running my trucking business and making money. That's what I care about. That's the only thing I care about. I said, I know a whole bunch of people that was talking about, you know, real truckers don't do this, and you're not a real trucker's doing this, and then they go bankrupt and they go broke. And they're not even inside the truck. I said, so you want to follow everybody that's saying that what real truckers supposed to do? Because everybody's not doing good inside of trucking, but I am. I'm doing fabulous. Fabulous. That I'm doing. I said, so I'm running a trucking business. I don't care about being a real trucker. My business is not predicated on making other people happy, other truckers happy at that don't unify for anything. As soon as something happened, they ready to unify the truckers, want every truckers to get on board, to do all this stuff in unity, but you tearing down each trucker every single day. You just tearing truckers down. You segregating them based off of your feelings, your opinions, and your own beliefs. But as soon as something happens, you talking about, well, we need to unify, we need to come together, and we need to stand with each other, but you tearing each other down every single day. And then you come to somebody talking about, well, a real trucker. What is a real trucker? All the real truckers for back in the days got all these regulations on us today. So you want to be a real trucker for what? For more regulations to be put on us? Because what real truckers done and are doing? I said, I don't run my business like that. I'm a trucking business owner. It just so happens to run a trucking business. And I make money. I don't care about being no real trucker or what somebody think about what is a real trucker and what is not a real trucker. I can care less. I can really care less. What I care about is making my business be profitable. That's the only thing that I care about. A real trucker. I ain't no man. No, don't take it like that. I said, I'm not taking it any kind of way. Boy, you coming up to somebody while they fueling with a camera, starting stuff and you don't even know me whatsoever. I said, and these days, you got to be careful coming up to truckers and starting stuff with truckers. Because everybody ain't right in their mind. They can take offense to it. That's how you get these trucker fights and stuff. And now if truckers want to fight another trucker, I'm like, y'all got a lot of stuff to be worried about. You worry about what somebody else is doing. That just shows a sign of your loneliness out here. Your stress level. You so lonely, you want to pick on somebody and mess with somebody. I guess you don't got nobody to talk to. So that's why you picking fights with people. I said, you know, instead of being a help, you want to be a hindrance. I said, so I hope you put this on bonehead truckers. I said, because, quite frankly, nobody on bonehead truckers is paying my bills or helping me out in my business. Why should a trucker care about what another trucker thinks? No, people are going broke trying to be a certain way as a trucker for the other trucker community. Overspending on everything, putting all their money into their truck, getting all these expensive trucks that's gonna take a whole bunch of money to maintain. You getting 6 miles per gallon on your truck, but your truck, hey, I'm a real trucker because I got this long nose. Oh, I'm a real trucker though. You paying more in fuel because you're a real trucker. Right. I said, so you trying to chase on being a real trucker. What's a real trucker is? Being a real trucker. Is that affordable for your business to be a real trucker? Or do you want to be a business owner? And a lot of times, that's why I try to tell people. I said, listen, a lot of people get in trucks and you ready to have your own truck, want to have your own business. You never ran a business before. You don't know nothing about running a business at all. Business is business, and it doesn't matter what the business is in. The numbers don't change. The terminology changes for those numbers, but the numbers are the numbers. That's it. The numbers are the numbers. You can't do nothing else about it. The numbers are the numbers. So you worry about everything. You run a high operational cost because you want to feel like a real trucker based off of what somebody else saying what a real trucker is. That don't make no sense. You got people who are going up, don't like cash trucks, people who don't like lease purchase trucks. You got all this stuff going on. For everybody's talking about everybody. There's no one clear-cut way to do business. You do business was based off of what you can do as a person, what you want. Don't base your decision in your business based off of what other people think. So what if it's a cash truck? So what if it's a lease purchase truck? If your business model can afford that and you can make money inside of that, then that's fine. You do what your business model that you came up with and you did your research, you do what you can. I can care less what type of truck that you have. I really can. When people ask me, should I get out here and truck? I don't know. I don't know nothing about you to be like telling you, should you buy a truck now? Should you not buy a truck? Like, I don't know. I don't know your mindset. I don't know your work, how you work. I don't know if you're doing market analysis to know what type of market you want to go in, or should you be going inside this state? Should you deliver inside this state? Should you not? That's stuff that you have to find out. I don't know nothing about you to tell you whether you should get a truck or not get a truck, or what type of truck should I get. I'm like, how am I supposed to know what type of truck should you get? You let y'all listen to some of these people on YouTube and you let them get inside your head. You let social media influence you to do things that's not right for you. Sometimes you really got to think about stuff like that and be worried about real truckers don't wear flip-flops and all this other kind of crazy stuff. Got so much stuff to be worried about, so I got to fight people inside the traffic that's going crazy, all these four-wheelers. I got to fight with the shippers, don't want to pay you detention or take so long to load you. You got to fight with the receivers, giving you attitude, don't got no bathrooms for you to use. Take forever in the day to unload you, then they tell you, nah, you can't take a break here, you got to get off our property. Everywhere you look around, you fighting with somebody inside this trucking industry. And then to end it all, now you got to fight with another trucker too. What kind of mess is that? The person that should be on your side, that should be your brother and your sister in the workforce, you got to fight with them too. You fighting with y'all dispatchers, you fighting with y'all companies for miles and money and pay. You fighting with the shippers, you fighting with the receivers. Then you get out here on the road, you got to fight with the traffic. And then to end it all up, now you got to fight with truck drivers too. And worry about it. You jump on people bandwagons. Somebody say, oh, this, what somebody else is wearing got anything to do with you? Is it fun to look at and make fun of? Yes, it's great entertainment. I'm for that 100%. It is funny. I give it to you. It is funny, but I don't let that affect me. If they want to be out here with their flip-flops on and taking a bath inside the fuel line with the water hose, it's funny. I videotape it. I look at it. I make fun of it. No doubt. But I don't let it affect me. Why you getting mad because what somebody else is doing? Like, why? People really get mad. The dude came to me like he had an attitude because I had on my sandals. Not knowing I got my toe amputated and my foot is all swollen. Well, he act like what I'm doing was affecting him and how he make money. What I'm doing, how's that affecting you? Because my sandals is causing you low rates. That's why you mad at me? My sandals are causing you not to get the kind of miles you need from your trucking company? Is that it? Like, what is the reason? Why you got such a hard on about what I'm wearing and how what I'm wearing is affecting you? How does that even matter? You don't got nothing else to do. You mad at the world, so now you want to take your anger out on someone else. Is that it? You mad at yourself for your own bad decisions that you didn't make, and you ready to take out your frustration on somebody else because you don't have nobody, you don't have no friends, you don't have anybody that you can talk with about your problems to help calm yourself down out here. Is that it? So you feel like you got to approach somebody? I just don't think it's approach worthy. If you want to be in your truck and video me walking around with sandals on and make fun of me, go ahead. I'm with you 100%. Make fun. Have a good time with it. I don't let that affect me. But when you come up and you approach me, call yourself going to straighten me out, a grown man, that's where I take issue to. Asking me about what I'm wearing and what I'm doing. I'm trying to fuel up so I can get up out of here so the truck behind me can fuel up. And you holding me up because you want to videotape me and talk to me about me wearing some sandals and you don't even know the whole story of the situation at all. But that's affecting you so much. You in the fuel line, you got a truck behind you, you done fueling, but you want to take time out, another 3-4 minutes bothering with me holding up the fuel line. See what I'm saying? People be trying to videotape people inside the fuel line and doing all this, and other trucks is behind them, but you trying to make a video. Like I said, I don't have a problem with making a video. Go ahead. All day long. Do it. Real truckers don't wear flip-flops. Like, I care. I'm not a real trucker. I never said I was a real trucker. I never said I want to be a real trucker. You assume that what? I want to be a real trucker? A real trucker. So you think everybody out here driving trucks is trying to be a real trucker? Wear some tight jeans that squeezing their balls as they sit down and drive in the seat for 10 hours. Wear some hard-toed metal shoes on their feet while they sit here driving for 10 hours. If you want to do that, that's you. Some people want to be comfortable. Now, you shouldn't be out there on your flatbed, and you shouldn't be out there on these construction sites and at some of these shippers wearing no sandals. No, you shouldn't. You really shouldn't. All right, some of the situations I can understand. Listen, I'm just going to say it, man, hey, you can get hurt. So I understand, but this is where you feel like you have to approach somebody and you the shoe police on them about stuff. That don't make no sense to me. It really don't. But once I explained to him how, no, I'm not a real trucker. I'm not trying to be a real trucker. I'm a trucker business owner, and I'm out here to make money, which I am making money, plenty of money. And I had to explain that to the dude. Listen, I make money out here. That's what I do. I can care less. Care less what you think. I don't care, because you ain't helping me out with none of my bills. You ain't giving me a plug where I can go to a shipper and get direct freight or anything. You ain't helping me out. You ain't doing nothing to help me out, make money, help me be more productive out here on the road. You ain't doing nothing but tearing down another driver. But then as soon as something happens, you ready for unity now. That's what I don't understand. If somebody want to wear flip-flops, that's them. That's how I see it. Would I make fun of them? Yes, I will. I will make fun of them. Yes, I will. Especially if they got some alien-looking feet. Yeah, I will. I'm going to do that inside the privacy though. I'm not finna confront the person, get it all on camera, get close up of their feet. Like I'm TMZ, hunting down a celebrity or something like that. I mean, I guess somebody want their video to be posted up on the site so bad. To see, oh yeah, that's my video. I mean, I'm like, well, come on, dude. You can video from your truck. You don't gotta mess with me while I'm fueling up, coming up to me, videotaping and asking me all kinds of questions, disturbing me. Record from far away. Go ahead. I don't got a problem with that. Record. Make fun of me, please. Please make fun. I don't have a problem with that at all. But don't come up to me while I'm trying to work and I'm fueling, stopping me what I'm doing, talking about real truckers don't wear flip-flops. That's all I'm just saying. I got most pressing stuff I got to worry about than to worry about another trucker want to confront me because I got some sandals on and they don't even know the whole situation. All right, man. Y'all take it easy.